The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Straight ahead, it's Davison. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Still looking. Out wide right, it's Stewart. Turning it on! The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Defense looks as if it's coming. Quick give, it's Davison. Got a little grass. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Driving forward, it's Davison. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Ducks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Trying to pound their way in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Caught! They will score! Touchdown, Ducks!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21 to 14. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Here's Julian saying to throw. He lets one fly deep. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. That'll bring him to within 4. The Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that, David, it's a defensive touchdown now, starting to blow this game open.
So starting to get some separation, and here's the thing about this defense, man. It's one thing to create turnovers and to create extra possessions. This is another thing to know what to do with it when you get it. And they scoop it, had a plan, look at them running all the way to the house and add to their lead.
And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him.
Lots of room to run. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
Say it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Every defense in the country.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play. Saying to throw for it on fourth. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop. Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
just feeds the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. In the gun on third down, Moore. Right side, it's Hill. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a running back that you can do that. 3rd and inches, you're thinking run as it is, but you're not getting to the running back that way. He sneaks out of the backfield, throwing the football. He does the rest, picks up the big first.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
Should have just ran it.
Say it. Turns it upfield. Crosses the 30. He's got away. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play fake, Julian Say it. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Again, it's St. Clair. He'll take the deep shot. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one.
Oh, he found a space. Touchdown, Ducks! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Tavian St. Clair. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Finds the tight end. On the move at the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. To throw, it's St. Clair. He wants to go deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play.
Runs through a man. He might have space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Again, it's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No
only
surprise
need
there. You
to
got to
do
throw
that
the
right
ball
on
to the
AR.
guys that are making plays
Oh,
for you. He
crazy,
already
yeah.
had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Hits inside, it's Davison. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Here's Moore to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd and long coming up. Gets the back moving. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Fires to the... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And if you're an offensive coordinator, you're like, whoa, thank you, Jesus. We got the lead. We're in a great situation. We got to continue to put pressure on the defense, run that clock in the second half with our lead. Thank goodness that thing kept rolling and went out of bounds.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Dante Moore. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Hunt is on its way. Looking for room. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throwing St. Clair. Looking deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
With the lead late in the game, this defense right now knows that the opponent's going to be throwing the football. They're doing a nice job mixing up their coverages, but also changing their personnel, sometimes putting extra DBs on the field. That time, deep shot, 2 guys go up, nobody comes down with it. The defense wins again.
Going deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. quarterback, and here comes the offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Moore. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Moore from the gun on third down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Cradles it at the 35. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. St. Clair. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Needed a little more oomph to get it there.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back's got it on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Now Oregon will call it second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Again, it's St. Clair. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This team right now showing you why they were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Yeah, they were sleepwalking a little bit earlier. They knew coming in, David, they were going to be facing a really good opponent. Good teams don't quit, and they've come all the way back now to take the lead. And they had a pretty big deficit. Not that.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense.
That decision to go for 2 is going to be questioned and criticized all throughout the rest of the year and all throughout the offseason as well. If you just kick it, you tie it, and you send this thing into overtime potentially, but now because you went for the win, you need an onside kick to have a shot to pull this one out.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing Moore. He's taking the deep shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, gotta have it right now. Moore to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Moore to throw. Moving to his left. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's hooked. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Again, it's Moore. Another incompletion on third down.
And that's a teach tape on third down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's third down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
Fourth down, Moore. Fires to the right. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Fuck off my field, bum-ass nigga.
With a big play late in this football game, offense trying to put something together, but man, they
pussy-ass nigga, they've been saving your bitch ass this whole game. They've been saving your bitch ass this whole game, nigga. 17-35, bitch. Nigga, trash ass nigga, man. They've been saving your bitch ass this whole game. Yeah, nigga.